Hello, everyone, and welcome to another Pastor's Ponderings. As I've been going through this week, I've been thinking a lot about the power of prayer and what do we do when we're faced with obstacles that we just cannot handle. Tom Petty wrote an amazing song. I've always loved it, but won't back down. I won't back down. Won't back down. You can stand me up at the gates of hell, but I won't back down. It's kind of the expression of the American way, isn't it? Pull yourselves up by your bootstraps, and if you work hard enough, you can overcome anything, right? Any obstacle that comes before you, you can handle it. But what do you do when the obstacles are too hard, right? Uh, we pride ourselves on our work ethic and the way that we can overcome obstacles and face challenges, but the reality is that we're only human. And what do you do when life gets too hard? When you can't stand up, when the gates of hell are before you and you don't have the strength to stand anymore. What do you do? There's a there's a sign at my dad's congregation where I grew up. They have it in the family room, and I've always loved the reminder that it gave. It said, "When life gets too hard to stand, kneel. When life gets too hard to stand, kneel." It's a reminder that we don't rely upon our strength alone, even though that is the American way, right? We pick ourselves up by our bootstraps, right, and we get the strength to face the day to overcome those challenges. But if we rely only on our strength, there's only so much that we can do. And eventually we are going to find those limits of what we can do. So what do we do? Well, as as I have been in my ministry, there's been quite a few times in which I have had I have faced obstacles in which I could not stand, and so I kneel, and I always have this kneeler over here as a reminder that that I need to pray. When challenges get too hard, I rely upon the strength of God, and I kneel there to pray. And it's Him that gives me the strength. It's Him that helps me to face those obstacles that I'm not strong enough for. Sorry for all that emotion. But when I rely upon God, I find that I can face obstacles far better, far stronger, and overcome them in a very meaningful way. And it's remarkable to do. I love the words of St. Paul from Ephesians chapter 6. He says, "Finally, be strong in the Lord and in the strength of his might. Put on the whole armor of God, that you may be able to stand against the schemes of the devils. Because we do not wrestle against flesh and blood, but against the rulers, against the authorities, against the cosmic powers over this present darkness, against the spiritual forces of evil in the heavenly places. Therefore, take up the whole armor of God, that you may be able to withstand in the evil day, and having done all, stand firm." After that, he fleshes out exactly what the armor of God is, but it's all the ways in which God strengthens us for the day, the way in which He provides for our needs so that we can overcome those obstacles, because it's not by our own strength, but it's by the strength of God. And in all things, we remember our champion, the one who went and did battle with the evil foe, the one who conquered sin, death, and the devil once and for all. We trust upon Jesus as He gives us His holy armor to face the day. I won't back down. Won't back down. You can stand me up at the gates of hell, but I won't back down. Yeah. Jesus stood at the gates of hell. And there, He fought in our place, and He won the battle. Rest in that assurance, dear brothers and sisters in Christ. When life becomes too hard to stand, kneel and trust in the one who has already won the battle. Go in his peace and rest in the comfort of knowing that he has won the victory. We'll see you later.